All right, welcome to this week's Budget Brew. This week we have a cool little brew known as, well, they're calling it Storm. You can call it eggs, you can call it Cheerios. It plays like a lot of those decks. You basically just want to get a critical mass of spells in the same turn to quote go off unquote. Um, I actually think it's a lot like Modern Ad Nauseam, in that if you don't draw this card, you're not going to win. Just like Ad Nauseam, if you don't draw Ad Nauseam, you're not going to win. Well, if you don't draw a Paradoxical Outcome, you're not going to win. As you see, we play 8 Cheerios, Bone Saws, and Cathar Shields. I think those are all the ones legal and standard right now. Prophetic Prism, draws a card, filters some colors. Tarion, we have only 3 Glitness Cranes. The original list I looked at played Anticipates, which I keep going back and forth between Glitness and Anticipates. I like Anticipate because it can draw us, because it can grab us Paradoxal, whereas a lot of the times, or well, not a lot of the time, but some of the time, I'll play Glitness Crane, and boop, and there'll be one of those, and I'll need it. So, but basically the combo, it works like this. You have Aetherflux Reservoir on the field. Aetherflux Reservoir says whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life for each spell you've cast this turn. Pay 50 life, and it deals 50 damage to target creature or player. It's decent. It's kind of cool. And you combo that with Paradoxical Outcome. Return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you control to their owner's hands. Draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way. So we all know that I like to draw cards. We all know that I like to play some janky things sometimes. These 2 cards are janky as hell. This is a real dirtle deck, the same way that Ad Nauseam is, actually. The first couple turns, you don't do anything. You just kind of, you play a cheap artifact. You might play a Glint Crane. Hopefully you have a Herald out. There's 4 of those. And then turn 4, play Aetherflux Reservoir. And then hopefully turn 5, you can play Paradoxical Outcome. First few turns, play all your cheap stuff. You play Filigree Familiar, you play your Herald, you play your Prisms, you play your Terror. I don't know how you say that card. But I leave my Cheerios in my hand. Cheerios in my hand, I only play when I'm about to combo with Aetherflux and Paradoxical. I have 2 Crush of Tentacles in the board, or in the main board. 2 more in the sideboard. Because, they bring all our stuff back to our hands. But they're mainly there to stop the aggro decks. The format is very fast right now. Every matchup, I'm going against some aggro deck or something crazy. So these Crush of Tentacles come in handy. I almost want to go to 3 main board. I have 2 more sideboard. Sideboard plan is a little iffy right now. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Right now I have a total of 6 counter spells and dispels and negates. I have 2 more Crush Tentacles, and I have 3 Engulf the Shores. Some quick upgrades for this deck would be, I don't even really know. The one thing you could upgrade in the deck would be Spire Bluff. What the hell is it called? Canal? That's not what it's called. The Red Blue Flash Land. I can't think of the name right now. But that would go in your mana base. I'd only run 2 Aether Hubs, maybe 1 Inventor's Fair. It's just good to have the mana fixing early. Alright, this is the deck. I'll have a full list. I'll have the link to my article when that goes up. I will have XMage information, all that kind of stuff in the description of the video. So for now, let's get going with our janky brew. Oh, nobody is there. All right, we're gonna have to make our own match. New match. We want to play standard. Not playing Mardu tokens. We are playing egg standard because I don't know how to spell. Alright, let's see what we can get going. Well, we have a minute. I just want to go over the cards a little bit more. Terrarion comes in tapped. It's an egg. The Seas play. I think the modern version of the eggs brew plays it as like a 2 of. We have Prophetic Prism, draws us a card. Glitness Crane gets us an impulses for an artifact. Herald of Kozilek makes our artifacts cheaper. Filigree Familiar gains us an extra couple life, which goes good with Aetherflux. It's a blocker, so we can draw a card. This deck always wants to be drawing cards. Aetherflux Reservoir, Paradox Outcome we talked about. Our mana base, we have 4 Aether Hubs. We have 2 Inventor's Fairs. Taps for colors, and it can tutor. Islands, mountains, and we have Gyri's Sanitarium. Each player draws a card that discards a card. Like I said, we need to be filtering our draws. We need to find the cards that we need to find. Well. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. No, we just tried to get in that match. There's nobody there. Well, we just have to wait. Just gotta wait. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be going to Grand Prix Providence, which I'm apprehensive about just because I don't like standard. Well, it's not that I don't like standard, it's that I'm definitely a more competitive modern player than I am standard. We want to go first. Alright, so opening hand. We have 1 land and not a lot else. We have a 1-drop. We have our prison. But, I mean, that's only 1 land. Can't keep it. We need a few lands to just get started. Alright, so this hand isn't very good either. We have 3 lands, an egg, none of our combo pieces. We have Herald, but we have Crush of Tentacles. So that means if he starts strong, we can play a Shield into Tentacles. Yeah, I like that on top. Let's leave that on top. We can Crush, Thar's Crush, and reset the field. So, oh, plus he mulligan too. Alright. Island go. Wandering Fumarole. I wonder if this might be the Teamer summoning deck Saffron Olive posted about. You play that? That deck's pretty fun. I was thinking about playing that deck. But I already wrote my article about this, and he just wrote that about that. So I don't want to do the same deck. Plus, I tried playing it. This one's just more fun to play. And I've won more games with this deck than that deck, actually. Thing in the ice. So we want to see a prism off the top. Or, yeah, prism. Prism would work. Filigree into prism would be sweet. Oh, he's drawing some cards. This card, man. Whew. I don't know why they figured Tormenting Voice would need an upgrade. That is sweet. That's a sweet card, that Cathartic, whatever card. My artifacts down there. Cool thing about Crushed Tentacles, give us this 8/8 beater or wall, depending on the matchup. I've used it as both. But when my Storm deck wins through 8/8 beats, I'm happy. I'm fine with that. A win's a win, right? Our opponent is asking if this is a home brew. No, it is not. Not technically. Something that's been floating around on the internet for a while and just decided to write about it. So we're going to use this. Float a couple manas, draw a card. He's trying to figure out what we're on. He'll know if we ever draw the right cards. Whatever he says, I'm just going to say no to it. So Thing in the Ice flips and we get beat down. Alright. Oh, he's got a Bedlam Reveler. Alright. He's got a full hand and he's... Alright, okay. Oh, he's expediting it. What's he gonna do? Run it into my 8/8? That's it. Run it into 8/8. Get a mook. Alright. That's right. We're actually not that bad of a spot right now. We have our 8/8 wall to block the Bedlam Reveler. Our spells are basically... Oh, he's making it unblockable. Oh no, it's still blockable. My octopus just can't block it. This tech's kind of cool. It's missing Delver secrets, but it's kind of cool. Yes. We'll just skip to the end of our turn. We need to start filtering some lands. Ha! He's too scared to attack. Oh my god, where is Aetherflex Reservoir? Storm Chaser Mage. That's a lot of prowess. Holy moly. Boy, he goes through some cards. I'm getting hit. Oh my god. Do I play a shield just to equip it? Yep, we do. That's how sad this game has gone. Oh boy, this isn't gonna be good. Not gonna be good. Oh my god. Nine, I take 10. Alright. Concede. Yes. Alright, so that game didn't go our way. So we want some crushes. Power toughness. And we'll take out the gluttonous, I guess.
Your game has started.
Well, there's our Aetherflux. Not that we ever saw it, but we only have one land. Alright. Alright. Land on top seems good. Boy, could you imagine if this guy had freaking Monastery Whisperer in his deck too? Now we have all the Aether Fluxes. Hey. We're gonna have all Aether Fluxes and no cheap things to bring back. This is probably the worst game that's ever happened to me. Alright, well, at least now we have a way to gain some life. Not very much life right now, but some. He must be flooding out or something. Might as well gain some life. Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't need to do that. God. I could Inventor's Fair into another Aetherflux. Sure, let's do that. Boy, any place Thermal Alchemist. Alright. Ha! Ah, I need an attack. Do we still do this? Nope, we don't. Oh, we should have. Yeah, why not? Make it that much easier to go off when I do. Jesus, are they in my deck? there they are. There's the 4 of them. Jesus. That's it. Shadows. Just trying to fucking land every turn. How many lands do I play? I need him to keep drawing creatures. 24. Go down to 23. That doesn't seem right. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying 11 lands. Right, let it go all night. 5, 6, 7. Now there's a redraw. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I didn't even draw like any of my good lands. Depending on what he draws, he has me next turn. Alright, it's round 1 loss, because we could never draw Paradoxical Outcome. Or my 4 Crush the Tentacles that second game. Hopefully we have a good game next round. Let's see what